Hello, my name is Marshanda with name 123 221 238. And right now I'm gonna explain about this book. This book is called, like you can see right here, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. So, next, this is the cover of the novel. Looks like intro. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz is an American children's novel written by author L Frank Baum and illustrated by W. Denslow, originally published by George M. Hill Company in May 1900. It has since seen several reprints, most often under the title of the popular 1902 Broadway musical adaptation as well as the iconic 1939 live-action film. So right here you can see the character of this novel. It has Toto, Dorothy Gale, the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Winged Monkey, the Tin Woodman, the Good Witches, the Wicked Witches, M. Gale as a aunt of a Dorothy Gale, and also Henry as a uncle of Dorothy. So let's move on to the story. The story chronicles the adventure of a young farm girl named Dorothy in the magical land of Oz, after she and her pet dog Toto are swept away from their home in Kansas by a cyclone. In the novel, Dorothy is a young farm girl living with her aunt and her uncle Henry on the Kansas prairie. Their one-room home has a storm shelter underground and Dorothy's bed in the corner. Dorothy's best friend and playmate is her loyal dog Toto. When a tornado strikes, Head yells for Dorothy to get into the storm shelter, but she delays because her beloved Toto is under her bed. The entire house is lifted into the air and carried for miles by a cyclone with Dorothy and Toto inside. The frightened and exhausted Dorothy falls asleep. Dorothy wakes up in the beautiful, colorful monkey territory in the land of Oz. A group of three very short men approach her. They are joined by the Witch of the North, who thanks Dorothy for killing the Wicked Witch of the East, the evil ruler of the monkeys. Dorothy is very confused and does not understand where she is. She does not remember killing anyone, and she believes that all witches are evil. The witches of the north explain that there are good witches and evil witches. The witches of the north and south are good, while those of the east and west are evil. She also mentioned a great wizard not named Oz. Dorothy asks the witch of the north and the monkey how to get home to Kansas. The witches of the north tell her to follow the yellow brick road to Oz, as the great wizard might know what to do. She kisses Dorothy to grant herself passage of her journey to Oz. Before setting off on her journey, Dorothy changes into a blue gingham dress and the silver slippers. On the journey, Dorothy sees a scarecrow in a field who gives her a friendly wink like this. After her initial surprise, she helps the scarecrow off his pole and introduces herself and explains where she is going. The scarecrow asks to join Dorothy on her journey to Oz so that he can ask the wizard of a brain instead of head of straw. Dorothy, Toto, and the scarecrows continue on the journey to Oz together. While drinking and bathing in the forest in a stream, a roasted Tin Woodman appears. The Tin Woodman is thrilled when Dorothy oils his joints and he can finally move again after hearing that they are going to Oz. The Tin Woodman asks if he can join them to ask the wizard of Oz for a heart. Joined now by the Tin Woodman, the group walks deeper into the frightening wood. A large lion jump out and it's about attack Toto. Dorothy saved Toto by slapping the lion on his nose and yelling him at not to bite her dog. The cowardly lion apologized and explained that to hide this cowardice, the roars to scare everyone. He asked to join them on their journey to Oz to ask the Wizard of Courage. Dorothy, Toto, and their three companions finally reach Oz and are taken to see the wizard one by one. Dorothy explained to the wizard how she got the silver shoes and the mark on her head and asked for help to get home to Kansas. Oz say he will only grant their wishes if they kill the wicked witch on the west. They travel into the land of the Winkies to kill the witch. The wicked witch attacked Dorothy and her friends with wolves and crows, which they are able to fight off. The witches use a golden cap to send Winged Monkey to enslave the lion, drop the Tin Woodman on sharp rock, and break apart the scarecrow. Dorothy is captured and forced to work in the witch kitchen. The witch wants Dorothy's powerful silver shoes, but cannot figure out how to take them from her. The witch tripped Dorothy with an invisible bar, which caused a shoe to fall off. Angered, Dorothy throws a bucket of water on the witch, which caused the witch to melt away. Dorothy renewed with her friends and head back to Oz to ask the wizard to fulfill his end of their bargain. They discover that the great and powerful Oz is just an old man who used disguise to appear to be a great wizard. The next morning, Oz gives the scarecrow a new hat filled with a brain made of bran, pins, and needles. He gives the Tin Woman a silk heart stuffed with sawdust. He gives the lion courage potion. uh, the wizard agrees to take Dorothy and Toto home in a hot air balloon, but it fills away before Dorothy and Toto board. Dorothy is told that Glinda, the good witch of the south, may able to help her. When they find Glinda, she tells Dorothy that the silver shoes was she wear can take her anywhere she wants to go. She knocks her heels together three times, three times, and wishes to go home. She whirls through the air back to her family in Kansas. So, what I like about this book, I enjoyed the different character plenty and felt that even though they each acquired a present from Oz, it wasn't completely important due to the fact the Scarecrow become already coming up with smart plans. The Tin Woodman already had compassion on every receding things, and the cowardly lion changed into already brave inside the face of danger. That's very interesting. I'm not really sure which of principal characters is my favorite, but I preferred and disliked something about everybody. Dorothy turned into almost annoyingly naive, but additionally courage in a brand new region. The Scarecrow turned into both seasonable and silly. The Tin Man worked difficult for his body, but also didn't cross again and marry that lady. The lion turned cowardly, but also completely of himself. Perhaps who I like extra are the secondary character. The wizard is exciting because he fears rebellion. Whoever creates peace. We don't get enough of the historical past and the depraved witch of the West. I want to know more about her and her past, and I enjoy the complexities of the flying monkey. I would have appreciated more improvement of some of this character rather than several random plot twists. Thank you.